Well, thanks to Pilico and to all of you for being here. I apologize, but my English is really horrible, and I wanted somebody to help me, but I think we have not much time, so I'll try to make this conference in English. And she will help me if I need some help. Well, we are a group with two architects, an anthropologist and historian, and as a sociologist working in the Chilean Patagonia, and we create this Taller Puerta Azul. It means blue workshop in 1976. And from this moment till now, we're trying to reinterpret the traditional architecture made by their own inhabitants. They, for 400 years, built their own architecture. There was no architecture, no architect. We were the first architect. So they didn't know the word architect. So as for identify, our studio has a blue door. So they called us the people of the blue door. And our studio was called the Blue Door Workshop. 35 years ago, I came to live in Italy because there was a dictatorship that we didn't love. And but we continue to collaborate when there are some special projects as this one. This is a very special project because a very rich man decided to give a church in a place in the south, in the real south of Chile, where the only way to arrive is by airplane, but not in the earth, but it plane in the sea. So I will show you that. It's the biggest, it's that one. Anyway, okay. Well, if more than 75% that building in the planets are built without architects, because 90% of architects lives and works in the most important and big cities of the world, I think something is good. Because architects really, well, no, I would say that, no, I say that they can perfectly do their architecture without us. So if we decide to go out of this area, we have to be very careful. See, in this case, this is an archipelago from Chiloé. It's called archipelago, Chiloé, please. And the most important materials are wood and water, so the sea and the wood. And they do everything in wood. Imaginary instruments to play, the forests, shingle, cities. And in this island, it's a very particular urbanism because the first and maybe the only urban structure is this one, a very big square with a church and with houses around and the boat, the embarcadero. How?
The boat, yeah.
For the boats. Ship. Here, there. Also because the tide goes up and down for 4 meters. So, the church this typology of church was brought by Franciscani, I don't know the word in English, but the order San Francisco in the 17th century, and they brought this typology. The idea was that the tower have to be seen from people by boat and by earth. See? And there was a very rich typology. They work a lot. You can see the differences, a rich typology, see? And sometimes very cultured typology too. In this case, they try to reproduce marble. They have never seen a piece of marble, naturally, but it's a new marble. It's their interpretation. This was done by an Italian architect from Brera. It was projected in masonry, but it was built in wood. You see, this is a Baroque church, see? And these are the poorest churches in the middle of the countryside, see? The technology is absolutely the same to build boats or churches. You see? Boats, right? And churches as a boat. See? Well, now we begin, I will begin to talk about the project. In the 17th century, the Jesuit and priest, this is the Pacific Ocean. This is Chiloé, the big island, and these are 70 islands in the interior sea, and here is the Cordillera de los Andes. The Andes, how do you say Cordillera? Mountains, no, more than mountains. Huh? Mountain range. So, for evangelizar, to evangelize, they built on each island a church. And they have a map. They decided this day in this church, this other day in this church. So, and now, is this the area? You see? All this island have the churches I showed you. Now, in this area, it is not archipel now. These are the mountains here. So here they live 6 families. 6 families. And when somebody dies, they have to put the died people in a horse and go for 3 days in a cemetery because they have no cemeteries. So the first thing they have to do, it was to take a priest and declare this area as a holy land. So in this way, they can do a cemetery, build a cemetery and a church. Avanti. The church, they ask us, it create us project architecture, a small, well, not so small, theoretical problem, because we have to reproduce exactly one of these historical churches in this place. So, now, in this moment, 16 of these churches are declared World Heritage. So, we decided, vai avanti. This is the client, and this is the church that they wanted us to reproduce. So, these people, without a church, without a cemetery, they couldn't continue living there in these situations. And also because it is the idea to continue bringing people to live there, you know. So we decided to do, but to build this church, to build the structure of this build using no nails. No nails and using el cantiere, la obra.
The building site?
The building site as a school. I will show you, see? This is the interior of the existent church. I show you because these elements are very important for us. See? Well, now we had to cross the sea, interior sea, and arrive, see? See? Arrive here. These are the mountains. This size is really small, and here there's the sea. This is the church we're building, see? The site is this one, that one, the priest declaring, vai avanti. And where we had to make an rilievo, medir.
To redraw to take.
Well, to take all the measures, absolutely. And this person wanted small changes. Normally, the tower of the church is a reference for people who goes by boat or walking. But in this case, he wanted the opposite, that from the tower you could see all the landscape. So we have to build a balcony there. It's a small change. Vai avanti. And so one of the, we made a book, you will see, with all the solutions for each ensemble.
Assembly, joint, yeah.
Joint and wood. They're very special, you will see. We made a book. We built all these joints, scale 1:1, and in the construction, we decided to create this technical path so people can go there and see all the details, all the construction solutions. It's very simple. Just a portico there, 3 navate, and that's up. It was the fact that the function of the tower changes means that we had to build a stair, a very special stair. Okay, go. The special stair is that one. We draw that one. We designed this church, this stair, and this is the technical path here around this. And to go there, we had to build this. I don't know if you see it. Well, it's not correct. See, vai. Yeah, maybe there you can say it. Okay. Well, this is a moment where we presented the project to the people living there, a maquette. And in this moment, we decided who will be the image for this church, and some details that we would use in the construction. See. This is part of the book, and you can see some details we draw here. Look, that one is very interesting. And from this one, you can recognize 9, you can find it there. 8, you can find it there. So, avanti. this was a book, really. And all our details we did, and we built it, as I said, in scale 1:1, each one. So these details, these sculptures, really, they remain there because we create a school for carpenters. See? Well, this one is very interesting too, also that one too. Anyway, look that one. It's very nice. And these are not nails, huh? This is just wooden pieces, yeah. See? Also that one is very interesting. We reinterpreted some traditional solutions and we gave them some more complexity. See? And this is, you can see the size of the pieces. And here they are studying with a model and the pieces reproduce 1:1 the way how to build it. See? Yeah. There is one of the details. You saw? See? Well, also here you see this pieces. Yes? Oh, this is what you can see from the path, structural path. You can see all these details when you walk around this, and also that one. So, see? This is part of the interior, naturally, and see? Yes. All these buildings, they apoyan. How do
They are sitting over. They're sitting.
they rest on a big stone. In this case, they wanted us to build this cement foundation, but it was not necessary. Oh, in this project also, we put it's very hace mucho frío. It's very cold here, so we put insulation, solar panels, pavement, everything, you know. So, in this project, we used the original project to produce a new building without using nails and with a very, very, very contemporary technology. Okay? The interior, do you remember? The interior was many-colored. So we decided to change, not to use these colors. Maybe they will put them, we don't know when, but to use the color of the different kind of fine woods we can find there. See? And, ¿cómo se dice la bóveda? The vault. We asked a very young painter from Chiloé to do this paint, and it's very nice because it's as if you look the world from down the sea, and everything is okay. Well, this is part of the stair we have to do, and we, from the original church, we took this idea of the stars and we put it here. See? Well, this is important because we made a workshop with the inhabitants, so they designed this furniture and they built them. And so finally we gave them a certificate that they're very good carpenters. See? This is the technical path, and this is the new old church rebuilt or built. See? Thank you.